Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Let's get another message to see what it is that y'all need to hear. As always, you know, take what resonates, discard the motherfucking rest. Also, if you like my vibe, make sure you subscribe. So yeah, let's see what's going on. You know, I just come to a lot of realizations, especially with my birth chart. It makes sense. It makes sense. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Just wanted to come out, so we're just gonna sacrifice, caution, solitude, worries, damage, debt, unexpected, and initially unwanted birth. Worries, damage, debt, caution, sacrifice. What is happening here? Okay, what's going on? Caution. Ooh, Aquarius. Ooh, Pluto. You know what's funny? I was just looking at my Pluto placement. And then we have the 9th house. Well, the 9th house in Aquarius is giving a lot of voices. A lot of whispers. Caution, though. Solitude, worries, damage, debt. Okay. There's a transformation going on that you may not be aware of. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing like your chakra system light up. Boom, 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 boom. And it was grounded into the earth and it shot up into the sky. And then it just went a huge like cloud. It was like boom. And then all the colors of the rainbow just like shot out from under, like away from it. It has awakened. It has awakened. Okay, let's see. Oh, where do I want to even start with this? Okay. You know, what's this? Ha! Okay, the Tree of Life Oracle. All right, I haven't used this in a long time. The chakra system, that's funny. Because I like, you know. Okay, what's happening? Caution, solitude, worry. Are you being, I swear, like you're being shoved off into solitude at the moment because it's like you're being forced to take time to enjoy the roses, but it's like a diversion. It's a protection tactic. Well, Spirit kind of like reorganizes something. We have the Sun, Libra, and the 7th house. Partnerships, caution. What's happening? Path and death. Look, grief. Holy, and there's Pluto. Oh, look, the star. Oh, hope, inspiration, and dreams. The star card. Oh, look, it's so beautiful. It almost looks like temperance. Okay? It almost looks like temperance. And then we have this death, rebirth, and transformation. Look at that killer bee and the scarab. What's with the hornet? That's definitely a hornet. Hold on. Ugh. What is this? Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Hold on. Community. Oh my God, the hornet. Listen, community, adaptability, and personal power. Listen, what did I just say about you guys? Oh, listen, community, this is what the hornet is. And look, death. Scorpio is right here. Okay, I can't, you know, list. And then we have Aquarius and that hornet here. The little hornet signifies community, adaptability, and personal power. Again, personal power. Oh, and look, what's right behind it is the sun. I saw somebody's chakra system light up like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, purple, white. Anchor in both worlds and then push the fuck out. So that's personal power, bro. Listen, that's like personal power. The sun, the star, the alchemy. Meanwhile, this is all about adaptability, being able to adapt, being 10 steps ahead at all times. This is you This is you. Look it. And what did I say in the beginning? I said it has awakened. It has awakened. It has awakened. Caution. Community. Personal power. Caution, community, and personal power. Those are both paths, okay? This is a path. Okay, listen. It's almost a path that was meant for your destruction, only for you to find your... It's almost like a diamond, you know? You got to apply the pressure. There's a pressure happening within the community, within your family dynamics, your community, your workspace, your family, you know, everything like that, your lovers. It's all pressure, 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 pressure. Pushing you into solitude, of course, you know, where you awaken. It has awakened. And what is this? A caution? This is an adaptability, but this is a caution towards the, like a community here. Oh, the Emperor. I was just looking at those paths, okay? The path of the Emperor. Listen, personal power, the element of air, thoughts, mind, and communication. And look at this Eye of Horus. It's weird. Okay, and then we have the mind. Aries energy here. Initiative, authoritative, and leadership. It's like you're, you know, it's like a great sacrifice. It's like, okay, give me a sec. I gotta shut off the TV. Okay, it's like a community pushing you so far out of something that you're so far removed from like the community or from everybody else that people are starting, it's like you're shining and people are starting to notice you or pay attention to you because you're not within the masses. You're not in amongst the masses. The masses kind of like pushed you out and shoveled you out where you have awakened. And then you cast this like energetic boom. And now all of a sudden people are starting to look at this leader. And then it's like the community pushed a leader out, and then the leader woke up, and all of a sudden it's attracting the attention of the community. And all of a sudden they're looking at a true leader or at their leader or something like that. It's definitely interesting. So, this is all path, path, path. But there's worries and there's a caution here. Element of air. Words, thoughts, communication, language, distinctly human gifts that have many or so many blessings and curses, literally. When this card appears, you're being asked where you can use your airy nature. Not just your words, but your lightness of being in a world that can often feel heavy, trying to weigh you down rather than allowing you to fly. You could have a choice to make that's playing on your mind, and regardless of your astrological sun sign, the influence of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius planets could be helping or hindering. Are your thoughts helping or hindering? As air bends to create sound, you're being asked to use its magic to bend things to your will. Listen, I feel like you've awoken something. Perhaps you're being called to write a book of poetry, prose, fiction, or nonfiction, write a play. Gifts to lighten and enlighten. Take ownership of any bright ideas. Look, this is entrepreneurial. This is like a leadership. Your mind or this air element has been activated. And we have Aquarius here too, with the star. And then we have Aquarius here. There's a lot of air going on. Scorpio, transformation of air. It's like bending things. Like it's like the air, telepathy, airbender. Like a thought bender. What's this? No, wait, the Emperor. Let's see. Ready or not, good things are heading your way. Know that the work what work needs to be done for the great work of your soul, no matter how small. Don't hurry a decision. Get all the facts. That could be that error. A window to your soul motivation is opening now. This can often bring reflections of the past on events that may not have been your proudest moments, but inform your actions now as you move forward. Some attribute the star to this path. The star is right here to this path. Some attribute the star to this path. Okay, this path runs between, okay, so some attribute the star to this. Its astrological sign is Aries. Jason has claimed his golden fleece. So what now? Soul-led leadership. Listen, soul-led leadership. Your soul is leading the way here. Soul-led leadership. Being pushed and shoved. It's like you're changing something on a bigger or grander scale. Let me just read this. Some place the Emperor here. Investigate both cards that go with what feels right for you. See? Some place the Emperor and the Star. These two are connected in between the path of death. Okay? Shift your attitude to a situation or other people under this energy. That's a sign of personality growth and soul calling. Soul-led leadership. The death path is the one that gets some bad press, let's to be honest. And yet it's one that holds the greatest moments that can be experienced. Transformation. Soul-led leadership through a heavy transformation. Listen, and you know what? I was just looking at my Pluto sign, which is Scorpio 4th house. And get this, my Chiron, Cancer 12th house. I'm not going to tell you all my whole birth chart, but like there's a grand water trine in there too, connected with Pisces moon 8th house. Just a lot is making sense right now. There's a transformation, soul-led leadership. Like your soul might be, like you guys might be digging into your like birth chart and stuff. Okay, what have you transformed now and are ready to move the rising phase of emergence? Focus on the rebirth, but don't negate the transformational process by making any attempt to skip past it with fake positivity and I'm okay platitudes. With this card, the root of your discomfort will be obvious. See, there's that adaptability. The root of your discomfort will be obvious. This is going on around you with the 9th house and Aquarius energy. It's giving like community. All around you is making you uncomfortable. Okay? You'll be asked to see why it's no longer right for you. Loss is a part of every living thing's cycle. You're leaving the past behind you, grateful in the end for the lessons and illuminations it has brought you. You're awakening to a new light, a new depth. In relationship, at work, but ultimately in yourself. In a relationship or at work, I feel like this is within a community. You're awakening to a new personal power. Man, right now would not be the greatest time to fuck with you. It would not be. It would not be. Comes from burning away what no longer is needed or wanted. The power in this moment is shifting in your favor and you're being called to use it with your highest intentions in mind with the element of air. See, might, karma, and discipline and the pillar of mercy, which is grace. Well, soul-led. Your soul is leading you through a certain transformation. I don't know what these, what's the cautionary effect of that rune? Because that rune just kind of like came out when I didn't actually mean for it to come out. But that's like that danger, like, here we have the Fool, a leap of faith, freedom, and trust. So Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my. What's this? The moon. Oh. Okay, listen, what was this? Evolution. Simplicity in the animal kingdom. Listen, evolution. Sacrifice, caution, how much you've had to sacrifice. Okay, the Fool is giving like childhood shit. Wheel of Fortune though. It's like you're and what did I say about the sacrifice? Did I say that earlier? Something about you sacrificing all your sacrifices. Soul-led leadership. All the damage, okay? Debts unexpected, which is like scorpionic energy. It is given like 8th house though. Plutonian, debt, investments. It's like you're now doing debt collection. The Magician! Look at Divine Mind. The element of air, Divine Mind. It's like you're doing debt collection. The path of the world and the universe. Independent, facing fears, and self-discipline. You're doing debt collection. It's like you're cashing in. Because you're illuminating. It's like you move past certain points in your healing journey that you needed to in order to unlock something within you. And I feel like you guys are unlocking something within you because you've come to a certain point in your healing journey. So now it's unlocking a great wealth of knowledge, or because listen, we have the 9th house here too. So what's so expansive about it? Fortune and a quest. That's the danger. The danger is an expansion of something. The Fool card. Why is it so dangerous? Maybe you're being led away from danger. Path, death, a transformation. Sacrifice and caution, solitude. Caution, solitude. No one knows where you went, what you're doing. You're making some sort of sacrifice, or you're sacrificing like community for solitude. It's like you're in another cocoon phase. Listen, it's like going through another dark night of the soul. There's so many. And another awakening to deeper truths of yourself or deeper levels of yourself. What is that Jupiter energy with the Fool? That's Aries too. Eye of Horus. Like all seeing or something. Or knowing, or Hawkeye, or you know? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Horus. Yeah, the Eye of Horus. Okay, I knew it. The Eye of Horus here. Protection and royal power from deities. In this case, Horus or Ra. And listen, like, royal power, we have the Emperor here. Royal power, indeed. Like, I saw the chakra system light up and explode, so... Okay. Sky God, which is giving the mind. Huh. Protection, royal power. Okay. Protection and royal power. That could be this, like, caution thing. Okay? Like I said, you're kind of, listen, protection, royal power, not everything or everyone can have access to you. So it's like you've been like in solitude because of some sort of cautionary, they needed to take precautions, put you away for a second because you're like this powerful little piece on the board and they have to use you very correctly. So it's, you know, so I want to know what's the caution. Oop, fuck. Look, Queen of Wands. And the Ten of Cups. That's exactly right. Look, Hierophant. You're like this powerful little piece on the chessboard. And people, Spirit had to put you away for a second because you're needed in very, like, particular... So if you're going through a time of solitude, trust me, it's probably very necessary. So that you don't go around here... Well, people don't go around here hurting themselves by mistreating you because I feel like you have gone through yet another awakening or yet another uncovering of who it is you truly are. And if people touch you, it's like an electric fence. Like, you ever see goats touch an electric fence? Ah! Like, okay. Okay, like, so what exactly is the Jupiter, like the Jupiter Sagittarian energy? What's the Ten of Pentacles? Why did it fall all weird? See, that's where it's getting kind of funny. Something's expanding. Why is this all funny? And it fell on the Death card. This is like another layer of ancestral curses. Bondage, codependency. See, you're going through yet another transformation, yet another layer of ancestral drama. You're peeling back another layer. So you're going through yet another transformation when it comes to breaking generational curses, or just another layer of generational curses, which is very interesting because I was looking at my Pluto placement, which is in the 4th house. So I don't know if you guys share a similar placement. Maybe you guys have a 4th house moon or Pisces moon even. They have like pretty difficult, you know, or even if you just, fuck the placement, even if you just had like a difficult like childhood and you're going through another layer of your ancestry even. Okay? Something's expanding. That's why you're being put in, because your energy might be very volatile right now because you are, what they showed me is somebody touching an energetic field and then being blasted, like kind of like Home Alone where he's touching the electricity. There's something here about electricity, okay, as well. But they showed me like when Home Alone, he touched that, ooh, then he fucking zink, and then he went like blasted away, okay? So if somebody like approaches you or touches it wrong, like, they're going to get a blast, a very big blast, okay? So for everybody's own safety and for your own, you're being kind of hermited right now while you go through like an awakening process or an initiation process. Something is coming online. It has to do with your crystalline or energetic body, okay? Something is coming online. Because you've made it to a point or a certain point in your healing journey. Where is that? The moon with fears. You're gaining truth when it comes to your shadow or when it comes to your own fears and where it is you act out of. What principles you act out of. What you build upon. Okay? You're getting a deeper layer of truth, clarity, and insight. And do you see how this is a hawk? Okay? Covered up the eye. Okay? So you're getting through, there's like a deeper layer of truth here, authority, leadership, and this is soul-led. So there is the moon, which is Cancerian 4th house energy. There's a deeper layer of fear. There's like a deeper layer of the subconscious you're immersing yourself into. It's like falling back into a pool of dark water and you're sitting there. Have you ever been in one of those salt things? I've never been in one of them, but have you, like, it's like floating in a salt container, you know, where they have salt water and you just sit there and you float and it's dead silent. That's what I'm kind of getting. I'm kind of getting like a womb phase. And you're being dropped and set there in a very uncomfortable feeling. This is why Spirit has you kind of like placed by yourself, because Spirit is placing, or you've been in this and sitting, you've been forced to kind of sit in a very uncomfortable type of energy. Okay? So you might have been a little temperamental, a little bit snapbacky, a little bit of, you know, look at me wrong or touch me wrong, you're going to fly back 5 feet. So there's a greater clarity here. Soul-led leadership. Initiative. You're taking initiative. I think, you know what? You're being forced to do something too, because your soul is a take no bullshit. Like, let me just tell you, you might have a lot of like very psychic transits and placements in your natal chart. Like a lot of water, a lot of trines, a lot of like very intuitive or psychic advanced placements. All right. not going to get into it, but there could be like a lot of that going on. So Magician, like you're peeling back. This is why you're being, okay, so you're being forced into an uncomfortable energy where you're being kind of forced to look at things that you have been rather preferred just to ignore. And that was a part of a fear. It was a part of a fantasy, which brings us back to the childhood woundings, where some of you might actually have created a fantasy, or you got into the habit, hello Pisces moons, of either escapism into fantasy or escapism using drugs or anything else like that. There's no escaping, right? So 12th house placements and Piscean placements, that is the placement of escapism, Neptune, okay? Through addictions or however else you do it. Fantasies and things like that. There is no escaping this. That's why it's very, very uncomfortable. It's like your soul is forcing you to sit in a dark, watery pool, which feels very uncomfortable, to force you to not be able to escape it, but rather deal with it. So this is why you might be plucked away from the community at the moment just for a small, slight second of time so that you can get your, especially if you've had like the last few weeks off of work, or if you've really had to sit by yourself, it's because it was divinely orchestrated, divinely led, so that you can sit in this uncomfortable feeling, this uncomfortable energy where you could not escape. It was done so that you can face the final puzzle piece that was needed for you to heal something. A final layer. It's never final, but like a final layer in this chapter, in this chunk of this so-called life. Okay? So, let's get on with it. What's going on with the star here? The Fool in reverse. Okay, so listen. There's that Ace of Swords. The Fool, naivety. Where we're being a little naive and we would rather not look at a problem and be super naive about it or foolish about it. It's like you're being placed in a very uncomfortable position or energy so that you are being forced to look at something. No, there's no escaping. There's no, naivety here. It's like, that's that caution, see? This is that. Caution, danger, solitude. You're being looked at like something, you're looking at something now and addressing it instead of, we'll look at worries, damage, debts, unexpected, and initially unwanted births, okay? Unexpected and initially unwanted births with the Fool in reverse and the Star. For some of you, this could be you being, especially if you're feminine, okay, even if you're masculine, but you're being put in a position where you are not dating anyone even, or doing any of that to prevent, just something that wasn't part of the schedule or part of the plan. Anyways, I'm not going to dwell on that. Others, it's like this naivety. We have worries, debts, damage, okay, solitude and caution. You're being put by yourself for some sort of like, it's like, all right, no more escaping something. It's time to, what is it? It's time to, what's that music one? It's time to face the music. There we go. It's time to face the music, that type of shit. So Spirit is making you extremely uncomfortable at the moment. Well, I don't know how they're doing it. For each of you, it's going to be different, okay? It could be mental, physical, emotional, however it is. It's like getting this very uncomfortable feeling from the collective so that we can address something, so that it's on to the next. It's on to the next. Soul-led leadership. Allowing the soul to lead and dropping the ego. Okay? What is the path of death? Rebirth, grief. Just have the scarab there. Look, there's the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, but then we have the King of Cups and the Sun. Okay? So, this is giving divinely led. Divinely led transformation. There's that Wheel of Fortune. There's the danger, the caution. It's funny how we have the King of Cups too. Because like they're floating down a canal on the water. This could be escaping in emotional fantasies. Listen, it's giving emotional fantasies. Oh, that's totally Pisces. I mean, don't get me, I love Pisces. I'm like full of it, but, well, Pisces. but you know, like, sometimes. The things that you would rather not address. It's like time to face the music and pour out, what is it that we're pouring out here? And instead, I don't know, filling something up, filling our own cup up or something here. Oh, it has, what's the danger? Danger zone. The Queen of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, though. This is a... Listen, you got pushed into this. Like, this is also cycles, okay? Death and rebirth, this is a cycle. Wheel of Fortune, cycle. But what's with the damage and the caution? Sometimes damage is needed. Okay. So sometimes a little bit of chaos, I'm going to say, or damage, I'm going to say, is kind of needed for something to be noticed or recognized. It's kind of giving squeaky wheel gets the grease, okay? So the squeaky wheel needed to be squealing, okay? So something could have been squealing. There could have been a cycle of death and rebirth, or just a cycle of repeated, like something getting louder and louder and louder, and then it's gotten so uncomfortable that you've had to address the situation. You're being forced to address the situation. It's like no more being naive or something about something. Now this, with the star, and it's given Aquarius energy, with the star and the Wheel of Fortune, this death, rebirth, this cycle of like maybe people being or acting foolish around you. Maybe that's coming to an end too, or there's caution needed or damage control that's needed, not of your own accord, but that could also be the squeaky wheel getting the grease, is you setting up boundaries with other people, or just cutting people off that really don't deserve to have your energy or be around you. It could be a multitude of things. This could also be both you and, like, you putting up the boundaries within other people because squeaky wheel gets the grease and there's a lot of shit going on. But that's also being reflected in you, and you putting up some sort of boundaries within yourself and not escaping a certain situation or using escapism, however that is for you, in order to deal with the situation. So what's this soul-led authority? Here we go, Three of Pentacles. You're working together with your spirit team. I swear, there's something here about the chakras. I keep getting shown the chakra system. So what is it about the chakra system? Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups. That's like imaginative things. Look, Six of Cups. Has to do with like healing a chunk. This could even be a mother wound. Healing a chunk. Listen, the Fool in reverse, there was something here about unplanned, unwanted, or unplanned things, okay? That chakra system, though, I feel like there's been inner child healing, mother wound healing, fourth house placements, moon, Cancerian energy is like the mother wound and stuff like that, or it just has to do with your roots. Like I said, the base chakra grounded deep within, and then the soul chakra went sky high, okay? Like I saw all, even in between all the other chakras, like in between the main ones, there's mini ones. So, you know, okay, what's this? So what was happening? There's like a deeper level of healing. There's love happening. Six of Cups, there's soul remembrance even. Six of Cups and the Empress is giving like soul memories, past life gifts coming online and shit like that because you've decided to choose healing. Instead of staying stagnant, it's like try again, try again, try again. And you've never really given up on something. You kept trying, you keep trying, and things are getting very, very uncomfortable. But now you're under, like, you're sick and tired of trying because each time it's like you're met with a brick wall and it's like, fuck, every time. But there's something here that's been activated, or you've, it's like your persistence here has activated something. So now you have the energy now to uncover something, to see something for what it is. It's like you've been battling your own ego. It's like, bitch, take a fucking seat. What I'm getting is your own ego is battling your soul, and it's like releasing ego-driven desires in order for your soul to take the lead. And I feel like this is what you're doing. You're allowing your intuition and your soul to kind of take the lead now. And what you once were holding on to so tightly, whether that be an escapism, a dream, a fantasy, limerence, okay, or actual addictions and stuff like that, you're letting it go. That's an ego-driven desire. And you've been battling with your soul for quite some time, I feel, about something. And your soul or your spirit has made something so uncomfortable for your fucking ego that it's like, all right, you ready to drop that? And your ego's kind of like, yeah, I'm tired. So, what's this Emperor here? Look, the Page of Pentacles. This is offering some, quite literally, the Emperor creating something. Well, damn. Page of Pentacles and the Emperor, and here's the Magician. Being able to lead the masses or lead the people, they're giving something. There's something here about, this is something tangible, a gift for the world, almost, Those look like little poppies. Aren't poppies like kind of... Peace, sleep, death. Poppies, yeah, death. Look at, see? They do kind of look like little poppies here. Death. Ah! Look, listen. Your soul is doing some pretty interesting work at the moment. There's something significant about this Wheel of Fortune death. There's like a death to a cycle, or there's a death to a generational thing. Commotion, consolation in times of loss, fallen warriors, death, war, and peace. Death, war, and peace. Well, I can't negate that. Here. Page of Pentacles. Soul-led leadership. What is with all the death energy? I'm telling you, there's major things ending within the collective, within your guys' personal lives. Squeaky wheel gets the motherfucking grease. And it's like through this death, you see all these poppies and like this little gnome, but through these the death, out comes this. Which is also, it's going to lead to something very expansive. Cycles. It's leading, like this right here in the middle is leading to something that is being created out of this death and destruction. It's like once what was perceived as bad, because there's never any like labels on things. It's always your ego or just your mind or like the human construct always giving something a meaning, because that's how we attach our reality. Anyways, so there's like, you're giving things different meanings. So the end and the death of one thing, one meaning, one personal self, one persona, one identity is now birthing up a new one. It's like a continuous cycle. It's like you're reclaiming more. It's like the death of the ego, a little bit more, and out of the death of the ego comes the soul. Soul-led leadership, initiations. What's the significance of the Emperor? Jupiter. Listen, Libra, balancing the scales, and then we have the 6th house, which is like herbalism. It's giving herbalism. Ha! Poppies! It's giving herbalism, which once was poison. Because poppy, I think, can be like a poison, can it not? Isn't that where, like, opioids come from? Yeah, so it could be very well a fucking poison. So out of that came... So out of this perceived poison, balancing the scales, did I not say earlier on, and look, Pisces, 1st house, see? Did I not say balancing the scales? Like you would be, it's like you're calling in all your sacrifices and stuff like that. You're calling it in. Your soul is like, okay, cashing in now. We're cashing in. Because the ego is letting go of the things that it was it was attached to in the past due to generational trauma, curses, lessons, like cycles. And it's through that. So why do we have the Fool in reverse, though? Hangman. Yeah, it's like you're seeing things for what it is now. You're no longer escaping and or trying to, it's like your ego was trying to hold on to a past version of yourself for so long. It kept grasping at something, grasping, and your soul is sitting there like, yo. And it's like in your head you're battling between the two, grasping for the old versions of yourself or the old ideals or personas and stuff like that, or whatever it is that you used for escapism or something like this. For something that you don't know, it's unknown. You don't know where you're going. It's like, so this is why it's soul-led leadership. Okay. What's happening? Look at soul tie, energetic or telepathic transfers. What did I say about the mind and telepathy earlier? There's like mind, you're like a mind bender. I didn't even know those things could be a thing, but like you literally can like break thought and transform it into something else. Break the thought, transform it. Break the thought, transform it. This can be used telepathically even. Not to like warp the minds of other people, but I mean, with this kind of like, it's feeling like a little bit. But you wouldn't have unlocked it if it was for nefarious shit. It's like you've been through a series of tests. Anyways, I'm not going to explain that. If you know, you know. There's like there's mind benders in this collective. Mm-hmm. And your soul is giving you some sort of energetic or telepathic transfers. You're protected in every way. Okay. There's so many. What's going on? Look, hot but deadly. Oh, people respect you. Look, group conversations about you. I told you that's the Aquarius energy. People are, listen, they respect you. It's hot, but it's deadly. What did I say about somebody touching you and then them getting blown back by your electricity 10 fucking feet? It's like, you know, don't touch that. It's very pretty. It's like a glow light with bugs. Ooh, go into the lights. But there's group conversations about this. Maybe you're gaining respect. What did I say about a community pushing somebody out? Pushing a soul-led leader out. And then all of a sudden they're standing alone, so that makes them really noticeable. It makes you extremely noticeable because you're standing alone. And then the masses they're looking around and, you know, there's just faces everywhere, but then there's you standing alone. People are sending you the evil eye. What did I say about mind bending? Human lie detector. They can't get what they want. Listen, mind bender. Okay? People can send you the evil eye all they fucking want. You're a mental mind bender. You can bend the thoughts. Bend thoughts. What you decide to do with those thoughts, it's like you can feel the cord and you can like give it a little pull. See that it's still attached. Bend and warp the thought and then send it down the line. But I feel... Okay, so... Naughty. You're getting exposed, naughty. See? Naughty. People are sending you the evil eye. This could be why there was that mercurial mindset, the ego versus the soul, because if people are sending you the evil eye, it's like the soul knows no evil eye. But the ego does. The ego does. There's pride there. There's lower vibrations. There's something that this evil eye can attach to, which is the ego. Which is why you might have been battling back and forth between ego and the soul and saying, and maybe even trying to even negotiate with your own soul. It's like, hey, your ego's negotiating with your own soul. Like, hey, like, can I just do it this way? Can I do it that way? But the soul's like, nah. But then there's a caution here. There's a caution for people that are sending you evil eye. Because you don't want to be, that's pretty foolish. I'm not going to say. It's foolish. Person's a distraction. Listen, it's just a distraction. Okay? It's meant to distract you. This evil eye. Okay? See, what are these energetic transfers? That could be that evil eye. See, the mind being able to be soul-led and not ego-led. That's why it's like it immediately dissolves into this poppy. You see the poison coming out of the ground, and it's like that's the evil eye. But what's funny is your soul's doing something with it. You know, hot but deadly. You don't want to fucking touch the... Okay, you're going to get zapped. What's the soul tie, energetic transfers and stuff? The moon. Ah! See what is hidden. There's that deeper layer. When I said that you just plunged into the... Here's the Page of Wands. Okay. Virgo. Mars, okay, and the 11th house. This is other people's. Mars in the 11th house is giving, like, mass anger. And then we have Virgo, which is the herbalist. The poppy. You got people pissed. The devil. Okay, tell me. You got masses pissed off. But you know what? They can be mad, but they have to, they literally have, they have to respect you. They have to. It's like, having an enemy and being like, you know what? Fuck, I kind of respect that fucker. You know? Hot but deadly. Okay? And we have Mars in the 11th house here. Saturn and Aries. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. Look, grief, rebirth, and death. It's like every time you're going through another death and rebirth. And then that Ace of Swords with the moon in the beginning about you going through and uncovering or unlayering another layer of truth in a situation. You're gaining clarity. Ace of Swords and the moon is finding truth in what is hidden. There it is, 4th house, Scorpio. Okay, and then we have Jupiter again. Wheel of Fortune is big time. Ah! It is big time in this reading. Sagittarius energy, High Priestess. Okay. It's given a cult. Mind benders. What's with the fucking Wheel of Fortune? Let me just... Okay, so ambition, leadership is Jupiterian energy, okay? It's leadership with a religious nature. Ha! Soul-led. Listen, soul-led. Represents luck, expansion, influence, and abundance. Optimism, positive, focusing on the good, compassionate, generous, and a guardian. Listen, soul-led. This is why this evil eye and this bullshit, you're like a mind bender. It doesn't affect you. That's that roots, the roots of something. You're ripping out the roots of something? What's hot but deadly? Well, there's the Lovers. Gemini energy. There's that Gemini. Look, it's fucking hot but deadly. See? Grief. Oh! Here's the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. Listen, conflict, competition, drama. Hot but deadly. Evil eye. Here's, listen, death and rebirth. Like what did I say about you being a deadly weapon? Ah! It's like a deadly little weapon. And Spirit gotta place you proper. Or else you can cause some fucking damage up in here. It's like an energy that's like it's like a secret weapon of mass destruction. And it has to do with your mind. You're a mind bender or something here. Hot but deadly, man. And there's the Fool, the Star card, Aquarius. These people, man. What's this? People respect you. What is this? Here's the 2 of Wands. See? And look, listen. In this deck... Ah! People respect you. Listen, the storms that they send you. You calm the fucking... And do you see? There's a Leviathan. There's Leviathan up in here. Up in here. Leviathan is the deity, the demon of chaos, destruction, envy. Okay? The Leviathan. Alright? Listen. Okay, is a serpent demon. Okay, in theology and mythology, referenced. Okay, so listen. With chaos. Incorporates the soul of those who are too attached to material things, and they cannot reach the realm of God's fullness, beyond from which the good emanates. So these are egoic driven things. People respect you. And listen, in this deck with this Two of Wands, he is literally commanding this wand to him with his mind. Mind bender. Where people seek to bring the Leviathan with chaos, envy, jealousy, okay? As chaos, threatening to eat the damned. Anyway, he's just a bringer of chaos and destruction. And then we had that Five of Wands, okay, with the hot but deadly. Okay? People respect you because you can calm the storm. Whatever chaos, you calm the chaos. It's like with the mind, temperance. There we go. See, temperance. And then we had the star card here with this foolish. Being foolish. See, this star card is literally giving temperance with the cups. Why the Fool in reverse with the star, though? Let me just Gemini energy. Listen, Gemini and Mercury with the first house. Foolishness. This has to do with talk, communication, thoughts, naivety. The first house is the house of self. Okay, Aries energy. The leadership energy. Aries over here with the Page of Pentacles. You are no fool. You are no fool. Give me one with the fool and the fool in reverse. You are no fool. Gemini and Mercury. That's talk. Anytime you feel like you shouldn't be doing what you feel passionate about, it's evil eye. God loves an audience. Ha! Evil eye. Talk. Group conversations about you. Talking. First house. Listen, evil eye. There's a lot of evil eye going on. People are sending the evil eye. Evil eye. Hot but deadly. That's that competition vibe. That's deadly. Caution. Caution. Listen. And Spirit had to put you away because these people don't know the power of their own fucking actions or the stupidity of their own fucking actions for doing this to you. Like I said, one little thing, this could be why you're being like a mind bender. You're calming the chaos because you understand, like maybe your Saturnian placements, like you understand the power of consequences, and these people, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they fucking do, being idiots. Being, like, for real, fucking stupid. Like, you're being stupid. Like, just one flick. Tink. And then, boom. The Leviathan that they wanted to send you will serpent right fucking back. It's like you can calm the sea beast. What's the group combos? Listen, the Seven of Swords, they lie in. Here's the regret. See, grief. There is that Wheel of Fortune energy. What comes around also fucking goes around. What comes around goes around. Grief. The lies. I feel like something's catching up to somebody. Listen, the Gemini energy with Mercury. That's a lot of fucking two-faced talk. Sorry, but the lower version of a Gemini... My Capricorn placements just can't. Okay? But the higher evolved version of Gemini. Money. The peak of intelligence. Dynamic. But I've witnessed both. Anyways. Group conversations about you. These lies, okay? Seven of Swords, this could also be a strategy. Okay, Five of Cups, though, is grief and regret. And we have, with this death card, grief and regret. And that little fucking hornet is the community. So maybe there's a whole ass fucking community who's under grief and regret. Because what goes around comes right back around. Hot, but deadly. Yeah, sure, hot and fun talking about this shit. But it's fucking deadly. It's fucking deadly. Watch what you talk about. Because it's fucking deadly. Five of Swords. This is, like I said, the Leviathan spirit. There's envy here. There's jealousy here. There's, and he knows it all too well. Trust me, I know the Leviathan. And I wouldn't want to be on the lower end of it. You know? Let me see if I can get something here about, behold, the hope of him is in vain. Shall not one be cast down even at the sight of him? Included in God's lengthy description. May it be your will. Hold on. I'm trying to find. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Look it, see, he twists the truth. Ha! Breaks covenants. Severs relationships with God. Stiff-necked, hard-hearted, and cold. Blocks communication with the Holy Spirit. Bitch, this is probably what people were trying to do because they're sending you the evil eye. They twist the truth. And this is why people respect you, because you can command things. That Leviathan, all of this that they're trying to do, you command it to you. Okay? Mind bender. Stay tapped in, bitch. Okay? Twist the truth. Breaks covenants. Severs relationships with God, which is your crown chakra. Severing your ties to your intuitive abilities. Stiff-necked, cold-hearted. Blocks communication. Proud, arrogant, and haughty. Whispering liar. Contentious. Lifts up leaders just to destroy them. Listen, lifts up leaders to destroy them. There's that soul-led leadership. Okay? Depression. And look at blame and self-pity. That's the darker side of Leviathan. Especially if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Man. I swear. 575. Some of these people don't know what the fuck they're doing. And some of that is like, but this is what the Leviathan will do. This is those secrets, those rumors, group convos about you, lies. Listen, see, like whispered secrets and twisted truths. Group convos about you. They are literally summoning the Leviathan to them, which is funny because you're a mind bender. So, listen, these hidden energetic cords with the moon and the ace of swords, you know the truth. People be so silly. Okay, 575, new beginnings, spiritual growth, and positive changes. Listening to your inner voice and psychic abilities, okay? So, listen, people are creating Leviathan-like situations for themselves. There's the tower! Like, people are sending you the evil eye. There's the fool. Listen, fucking foolish, you fools. Caution. Caution. Beware, beware, beware. This is like Spirit's warning for people, some people. Okay, and you know, maybe you just need to put this read on someone's page or your page so that your haters can look at this and be fucking warned. Stop fucking with this person because you're not going to like the consequences. I'm only gonna warn you fucking right now. To whoever is fucking with the collective, whoever posted this on their page so that they could give you the courtesy of a fucking warning, I would probably stop while you're ahead. I mean, just to point it lightly. People are sending the evil eye. That's that Five of Swords, that foolish behavior. Eight of Swords and the Empress. Listen, they are so stuck in their head over you. They want you stuck in your head. Listen, they want you not be able to move anywhere. Do you see how they're in a similar dress? You can't put this Empress energy in an Eight of Swords. They're way too fucking tapped in. What do you think? And you're going to send the Leviathan? Someone like this with their chakra system exploding like that, that is not, you know, it's child's play. It's child's play. Sorry, but God trumps like all of it, everything. So, I mean, you're going to try, and I don't even think these people understand what they're sending with that Leviathan spirit. People are respecting you. Your ability to calm those lies, to channel those lies, to for those who tried to bend the truth, to re-bend it back into the truth. Because the moon can indicate deception. And you want to know what I heard today about an empath, okay? It's a conduit to be a mirror to people's true selves. True self. The empath, the Heyoka empath, is a conduit, a mirror for people to reflect back their true self, not their masked self, not their anything. So if you have a Heyoka empath in front of you and they're mirroring back and you don't like this fucking person, it's because it's mirroring back all the fucking shit that's within you. Okay? So, and people are sending the evil eye because they want to cast this Empress energy into the Eight of Swords. A disconnect. Eight of Swords. There's that ego. There's that mercurial mindset. There's that battle between the ego and the soul. There's that disconnection from source. There's that disconnection from your intuition. Evil eye. Literally somebody is trying to send a Leviathan spirit towards the collective. So get fucked. Straight up in the butt. And, yeah, I was going to say something very vulgar, but I'm not going to. Person is a distraction. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. Death card. See, what do you mean this person is a distraction? They're trying to, look, Three of Pentacles. See, it's just a distraction. King of Pentacles here. This could be a Virgo with the Hermit here watching you. You could have a Virgo masculine watching you, sending you all sorts of bullshit. And they're wondering why their life is so fucked up. Page of Swords and Temperance. They're watching you temper something here. There's that Hangman. And Queen of Swords, I'm telling you, a mind bender. It's like you take the energy, the mental energy of whatever people are sending, whatever toxicity, the Leviathan type energy, this envy, this bullshit, this chaos, this competition, this I fucking hate you for no reason. Well, I know the reason, but and they are trying to spread half-truths, hidden truths, whispered lies about you. But people respect you in some sort of way because you call the Leviathan to you. You call the chaos for your greater good. What goes around comes around with this Wheel of Fortune, hot but deadly. It's like an electric fence. You see the fucking warning, don't touch it. It's like a stupid child that goes and touches it. Or I feel like you're grounded to the wire. And you ever have someone ground to the electric wire and then you just touch somebody? Anyway, this Three of Pentacles. This person is a distraction. Whatever this is, this distraction, Three of Pentacles. This chaos, this like they're working in teams to cause distractions. Mirroring energy. Look, this karmic soulmate. You could be mirroring them. See, death magic. What did I say? Death magic. There's the Leviathan. There's that evil eye. Mirroring. Oh, what's the matter, honey? What's the matter, hon? Doesn't that piss you off? Perfectly content, babe. Perfectly content. These are karmic soulmates, man. Oh, you probably have a soul tie and shit with. Man, perfectionism's holding them back. What's this fucking karmic soulmate? Oh, mind over matter. Look, cognitive behavioral therapy. That's that talk therapy, okay? They be trying to fucking talk therapy. See? Group combos, spreading lies. Does that make you feel better? Does that make you feel better? Do you feel good about yourself? You know? Because you're causing a fucking mess. You're creating a mess. And I think you've gotten to a greater understanding within yourself, collective, where you can recognize this, and now you're not fulfilling a fantasy. Like perhaps there's a bit of an illusionist going on here, where there's evil eye, but it's disguised as the previous perception that you may have viewed these people in. Like say you had a group of friends, okay, and you remembered them being so nice, but your intuition told you, no, something is off, step away. So you step away and all of a sudden you get the clarity. Okay, you start going back in your memories and you start remembering tidbits of information that you chose to forget due to your inner child wounding of escapism and fantasy. Rose-colored glasses, typical Piscean energy, right? You took the rose-colored glasses off of past experiences and you were seeing them in a different light. Okay, from a more empowered state. And now you're being soul-led, and this karmic soulmate is not liking it. They're not liking it. They don't like anything that you represent because you represent everything that they are not. Mirroring energy. Okay? So, yeah, collective. And they have in group combos. They're rallying people. Okay? Aries energy about some sort of leadership or something that you do for work with the sun and Aries. You could have sun and Aries. But this has to do with your leadership abilities or the fact that you're in a leadership position. They fucking hate it. They can't stand it. They're trying, and people respect you for being able to bring calm to chaos. All right. From acting from a place of like being soul led and not ego led, like not playing tit for tat, but rather alchemizing something. Like, don't poke the bear. Don't poke the fucking bear. Because the bear, you don't want to poke this bear. Like, you know? Fucking, you know? Anyway, we're already at an hour. I could talk forever. Let's see. We're going to look, good intentions, but it's going to sabotage and hurt. Unhealed trauma, see? Good intentions, but will sabotage and hurt you due to unhealed trauma. You have nothing to fear or worry about, obviously. Oh. I got something to say. Happiness is ahead. Use your skill to ascend to a new level of consciousness, which is, I think, what you're doing. You're using your mind bending. Cutoff game is strong. You're not thinking certain thoughts. And look, you're manifesting awareness. See, you have manifested awareness that this evil eye here, sometimes you got to throw hands. Quit smoking, drinking. This is quitting escapism shit. Okay, they mad because you're no longer like an escapee. Just escapism type energy. Sometimes you really got to throw fucking hands. Listen. Manifest awareness that your cutoff game is strong. You're using your skill to ascend to another level of consciousness. Like, listen, if you are thinking that things that once were easy are a little bit hard to do, or you're finding yourself in an ego battling between things that you have cut off long ago, like the party scene. Maybe you're getting flashes or dreams about partying and you're like, what the fuck? It's coming from this evil eye, from this karmic soulmate who has a stick up their fucking ass because they're mad. Wah, cry me a fucking river, gossiping, Leviathan bullshit spirit, like half-truths, hidden truths, talking shit about your leadership quality, and they mad. This is what a real leadership looks like, eh, collective? You're mad, and this is a caution, warning. Like, you're fucking biting off way more than you can fucking True. Biting off way more than you can fucking True. Toxic ass mother. Look at the 7 of Swords and the Devil. What did I say about the Leviathan spirit? Like, I'm telling you, the Leviathan is on someone's fucking ass. And what did I say yesterday to my spirit team? Man, they like even demonic energies are protecting you, motherfucker. And I'm like, what the fuck? And now it kind of makes sense. Like, fucking Leviathan. That is the wisdom. Like I said, mind bender. Fuck. What is this, good intentions, but they'll sabotage. What is this shit? The Emperor. There's that leadership, see? Talking. There's something here about group conversations. Okay? There's definitely chat. Okay? Maybe they had good intentions for a chat until the chat started not going their way and they realized that people respect you. Oh, fuck. When did that happen? When did people start respecting this person, huh? What the fuck? And then they got mad. They got mad because they had like good intentions until people started realizing that people actually respect you. And then it's like, oh, fuck. Well, now I'm mad. What do you mean people respect her? Or people respect him? You know? What do you mean? When that happened? You know? Soul-led leadership. Listen, you have nothing to fear or worry about. This is the Two of Wands. People respect you. Ha! What did I just say? Yeah, here's the Page of Cups and the Ten of Cups. I know. People respect you. You have nothing to worry about or fear. Okay? What did I just, like, this person, see, Queen of Wands, people really respect you, especially if you're a witchy woo, or you do any sort of spirituality bullshit, or, you know, you're a psychic, okay? Or you're an empath. Anything like that, people respect you. Okay? You have nothing to fear or worry about. Don't worry about the foolish actions of others. And I know you can feel it, and I know you can hear it. It's manifesting through your shadow. It's manifesting through your fears. But you are a mind bender. Bend it to your fucking will, okay? And transmute those thoughts. You have nothing to fear or worry about, and people disrespecting you and shit like that in these group conversations. You have nothing to worry about. Happiness is ahead. Listen, the truth is coming out. Happiness is ahead. What did I say about, listen, you being a fucking mind bender? Happiness is ahead. Ace of Cups, this is going to be like music to your fucking ears. That Leviathan took one look at this and was like, nope, all right. I already know about this. We got packed. Yo, what's up? The fuck, can you imagine this? Okay, we go back. He's like, what's up, dog? Fucking peace. You know? Fuck out of here with that shit. Star card. Yeah, who the fuck they think they is? I don't know. Tower. Yo. I'm telling you, man. Look, using your skill to ascend to the next level of consciousness, your future self thanks you for what you do today. This is like Empress energy. See? There's that Empress, okay? And that Empress came out with this person, or no, it came out with this evil eye. Listen, use your skill to ascend to the next level of consciousness. The reason why you're stuck in low-level thinking sometimes is because of the amount of evil eye. The amount of lies. Like, just absolute fucking lies. The fuck you talking about? Seven of Swords, group conversations, twisted truths. Happiness is ahead, though, because the Seven of Swords is in motherfucking reverse. And your future self thanks you for what you do today. Keep on going. Remember, soul-led leadership. Anytime we want revenge or we're out seeking or we're like, there's a need here to escape, like an escapism type energy, that's that evil eye. Okay? Judgment. That's that judgment. Use your skill to ascend to the next level of consciousness. Ten of Swords. This is ending a certain way, yeah, releasing, okay? Ending and releasing a certain way of thinking because you're feeling the bullshit, the lies, the fucking absolute, like, what are they lying about? Fourth house, okay? Neptune. And Capricorn energy. What are they saying? You the devil? Quite, Mary, quite contrary. Listen, escapism. The Capricorn is the devil energy. And then we have Neptune energy there. That's hella addiction, escapism, fourth house. Maybe they talking about, listen, your roots, okay? What did I say? There is a definite energy of escapism going on. And because this person is lying so fucking much about maybe you being a drug addict or you being escapist or you like doing all this bullshit in your past, whatever, which is funny because it kind of created who you are today, so get fucked. Now they're talking mad shit about this. Maybe about your parents or your roots. Maybe your parents were addicts and shit like that. Like this person, these people are talking mad fucking shit. And that is why you could feel it. That they're pulling on your shadow. because they're mad talking shit about your past selves. And that's why you can probably feel that Ace of Swords with the moon. You can feel that pull on your shadow, that escapism type energy, that mercurial mindset type energy. And just in case your dumbass is watching and you don't know what mercurial means, it's extremes of one polar or the other, okay? One extreme yes or an extreme no. No middle ground, okay? There you go. Anyways. Okay. What's this manifest awareness? Cutoff game is strong. This is what you've done. You've manifested awareness. You are highly aware now. And if you weren't, well, you manifested this video. And now you are fucking aware of what the fuck. Especially if you were thinking like, what the fuck? See? There's that Page of Cups. And here's the Six of Swords with the Three of Wands. You can see. Manifesting awareness and cutoff game is strong. I'm like perfectly content. Peace. Like chilling. Okay? Sometimes you gotta throw hands. What's this? Here we go, the Lovers and the Strength card, okay? This is your choices. Strength card. Sometimes you gotta throw hands, that Strength card. And you know what's funny, too? As I've been fucking shadow boxing lately. It's like sometimes in the middle of my I'll just be fucking shadow boxing. Grab some 5-10 dumbbells at the fucking gym and just start fucking shadow boxing. And it's like, people looking at me like, whoa, bro, I fucking know, just got shadow box this shit. You know, Three of Pentacles. Where'd I see that? They're a distraction, right? They're just trying to distract you, okay? They're trying to pull on your shadow. They're pulling on their shadow. You want to know why? Because they haven't made it out of their shadow. Karmic soulmate. Mirroring energy. You were the mirror to the light, and they're the mirror to the dark almost. It's like, get your fucking ass out of your shadow energy. Anyways. Sometimes you gotta throw hands. Justice. What did I say? What goes around comes around. Justice. There's that Libra energy. Gemini energy. This is talking shit. Gemini energy. And then we have the Strength with Leo. Indicative of these group conversations about the ego and stuff. Gemini energy with Mercury. Talking shit. And sometimes you gotta throw hands. The universe is throwing some fucking haymakers, let me tell you. That Leviathan spirit is not nothing to joke around about. And when you're gossiping and lying and defamation of character, that is where the Leviathan thrives. And the subject of the inquiry, the subject of whatever is being talked about has that Leviathan spirit attached, okay? Stay woke. But there's a little fucking thing that they didn't know about you, and that's because, you know, they fucking didn't know about you is you've been there, done that, so... You know these energies all too well because you had to dwell in them. Because you had to sit and dwell in the energy of these lower entities. So you know exactly how they feel and how they operate because you were in the midst of it. Bitch, you don't just come to know what you know just simply by reading a book, although you could. Most of you have gone through the experience. Okay, so that was your guys' reading. If that resonated with you guys, don't fucking hit up the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the motherfucking Vibe Tribe, and I'll see you guys down below in the comment section. Bye for now.